Hey there. This is the August Artsnacks box. And I'm doing it a little bit late because we just got settled in Illinois after a move from Virginia. So I'm a little bit late. This has been sitting on my desk. Alright. Oh my gosh, I used to eat these all the time at my grandma's when I was little. Necco wafers. Not really tasty, but nostalgia. Yes. Ink. Always happy to not have just drawing stuff. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. A little rainbow pretzel sticker. Way better, well, not better. I like the classic logo, but I have so many of those stickers that it's nice to mix it up. So thank you, Artsnacks, for being creative and mixing it up. Alright, let's see. What else? Alright, so from the top we have this Amsterdam acrylic ink. And retail value $7.95. None of it's spilled, so that's good. Nice weight to that. Irrelevant, but. And layering is effortless with this fast drying ink, so get creative, explore some new techniques. It can be applied thickly, like acrylic paint, or diluted with water to achieve watercolor effects. Shake well before using. Alright, and then we have this Princeton Velvet Touch long round brush, size 8, retail value $14.95. Oh, that handle is really cool. Like a matte finish. It's really soft. Probably inspired by the name Velvet Touch. Oh, very soft. It's almost like the bristles fade away from the tip, if that makes any sense. I almost don't want to use it, it's so soft. Okay, and that brush, $14.25. Its silky soft finish wood handle complements the excellent performance of its synthetic fibers. 7 years of research and development went into creating these filaments meant to outperform natural hair. This brush is the ultimate mixed media tool and can be used with various mediums. Go ahead and try it out with your Amsterdam ink. Zig Kokoro letter pen, body and ink. So this is the body, just like almost a little stubby handled body, and then the ink. It's comfortable though, this little, that's not going to do anything. It really fits in your hand nicely. And that retails at $4.50 with the ink. This month we've included an extra fine brush tip to refill your new pen body. Kokoro meaning heart and Iro meaning color. So you could take it apart and put whatever color in that you feel like. And lastly, Faber-Castell Eco Pigment Fiber Tip Pen. Retail $3.60, staff favorite. 0.7mm nib. Which I like. I like just a solid nib like that when it's not too skinny and it's not a brush tip. That's like a really good go-to pen tip. Alright, so this one is pigmented ink, light fast, waterproof. You can lay the ink or watercolor on top of your sketched lines. Alright, so I'm going to try these out. Alright, so the back of my sketchbook here has kind of become like my Artsnacks test section. So I'm going to test stuff out in this kind of upper corner here. Alright, so first this ink. I need to clean this. Oh, that's a funny little dropper. I don't really use ink very often, so. Waterproof when dry. I like that. Alright, and this new brush that is really silky smooth. So, I like how bright that is. And it's not really a neon, it's just a yellow. This really nice brush too, just for nice line work. Okay, now if I can kind of dilute it some, I'm dipping my brush in water, see if I can spread this out some and see how it spreads. There's gunk on my page, like little, just my fault, dirty palette. So yeah, that's really nice. So I will have to wait till that dries and test how it looks to draw over top of that. Okay, so here's the Zig pen put together. I did that off camera just so if it was fumbly, I didn't waste your guys' time watching. So you'll see it does kind of extend past this body that we had before. So it makes it more of a normal size pen, which I don't care if it's squat, I'm not prejudiced. So you can change that out pretty easily. There was a little case that was in, and then it had a little tip on there, so I guess if you had multiple colors that you were changing out pretty frequently, you could put the tip on and keep it fresh. So let's see. Oh, yeah, that is way more fine than I thought. So I thought that was like almost like a brush tip where I could use it at an angle, and clearly that did not work. So you really want to be pretty vertical with it, and that's super fine. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I would use this for. Perfect for all your inking needs. You have to go pretty slow with it. Ooh, not something I would buy. I mean, just for my need as a painter, and when I do stuff with pen or ink pens or paint pens, it's generally gonna be not tiny. But if you are an illustrator or something that would use that, go for it. That really surprised me. Alright, next, the Faber-Castell Echo pen. Echo? So that, like I was saying, that's like the perfect sized nib for me. I like that kind of tip, as opposed to that last one. It was like teeny tiny. Oh my gosh. If you see my cursive on here, we got married in May, and my last name starts with the same 2 letters, so I've been like practicing cursive so that I can try and write my new name instead of my old name. I'm not being like a little schoolgirl. Well, I am, but anyway. Oh, I like that. Yeah. This gives a good thickness, not too thick, and that actually writes really smoothly. I don't know what I'm doing here. There, how's that? Oh, I like that. Wow. Pigmented, waterproof, maximum light fastness, acid-free. Now, my real test, especially with these black pens, is to see like how far it bleeds through the paper. So I'm just going to do like a little scribble in the corner here. And see how it shows through from the other side. Sorry, you couldn't see that. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like hardly showing through. There was one, I mean, you can see from a few months ago through there that is really bleeding through. So yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Yeah. Alright, so in recap, if we go from the top to the bottom, we've got this Amsterdam acrylic ink. Love it. That almost makes me want to go out and buy some more of these. And actually I have a gift card to Dick Blick that I've been sitting on, and maybe I'll use that to get some other colors this, because that was super bright and I like the evenness of how it dried all around. Almost, well, not almost, it does make me want to use acrylic ink along with my paints. This brush was also fabulous for the win. I love it. I would not spend $14 on a brush, but that's just me. Then we had the Zig pen, body, Kokoro letter pen, and body. That was the one thing for me that definitely bombed. Just took me by surprise how fine the tip was, and almost like kind of scratchy, like you couldn't draw at an angle. But that just doesn't fit my medium. Wouldn't work with anything that I really do. So maybe it's for somebody else, but not for me. Sorry. And then last, the Faber-Castell Eco Pigment Pen. I love this. It reminds me a lot of one of my favorite like micron pens. So this is a great alternative to that. And I would have to see how they compare in price to see if I would buy this instead of the micron now, or in the future. So yeah, that was the August Artsnacks box, and I hope that helps you decide if you subscribe, or maybe it sways you to buy some of these products. That would probably be the #1 winner for this month. Alright, signing off.